right, Pisces, welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. This is your reading for August 2022. There will be an extended reading, so if this reading resonates for you, there's a link in the description box where you can keep going. I talk a lot about any zodiac signs that do show up in the reading. I'll explore them in the extended along with your advice from Spirit. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate for you for your sun sign, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Okay. All right. What's happening for my Pisces friends? What is going on for you right now for this month? Stay focused or staying focused. Hold the course, baby. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Have you not been doing that? I think you probably have been doing it. And choosing your path. All is possible. Terrific. So this is a lighter vibration than I've seen for a while. It's basically like if you have this desire to, I'm going to push and make things happen, right? If you have this desire to do that, or you're like, all right, I got to do this thing. I got to do that thing. I got to do a million things. Go toward what brings you joy. So do the thing that makes you happy. Do the thing that brings out that joy, or stand in that joy, because when you're getting your opportunities, they're a vibrational frequency match for where you are. And so sometimes we don't see the opportunities, even though they present themselves, because we're not vibrating at a higher level. The frequency is not very high. And so even though somebody may come across our path that is leading us in a direction that we are really trying to manifest, we might not see it. So I think that's what's being asked of you here, is to really stand in your joy. Open your heart to feeling good. What makes you feel good? When you're in that lower vibration state, you just always want to go toward feeling good, whatever that means. Okay. If it makes you feel good to try a new recipe, or dance in your kitchen, or sit in the sun and get some energy on your face, get some vitamin D, then do it. All right. Do it. Like a lot of times we can get so focused on the things on our to-do list that are draining to us. We also need to balance those with things that are uplifting to us. All right, so that's a message for somebody here. All right. I see the Queen of Pentacles here. This is the nurturing energy of mother. It's also about you doing that for yourself, because here you are again as the Nine of Pentacles. And I think it's a message for somebody that, right, seeing these things as important. Some of you might be not seeing your own nurturing as a priority. Some of you might not be doing your doctor visits, or some of you might be ignoring things that are really important and nurturing to the self. Some of you don't take time off. Some of you don't stop and smell the roses, which I feel like this is really asking you to do. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles there. And the Hanged Man, if you're in a frustrated place right now, or if you're in seems like, I don't know where I'm going, or a no man's land, then surrender. All right. Surrender to the moment, even if it's not where you ultimately want to be, but it's a lot easier to get where you're going if you're not resisting the present moment. Okay. Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, King of Wands, very beautiful energy here. Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Sun. Love it. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? King of Swords. All right. Yeah, I feel like you spend a lot of time or energy in trying to stay in this good spot, in this higher vibration frequency. And you can have people come across your path that just lay you low. All right. This King of Swords and the 5 of Cups makes me feel like somebody could be not obnoxious to you, but really saying things that that you take personally, or you take inside, and it destroys your peace. It destroys your heart. Very, very sensitive empath energy here. Okay. And I feel like some of you are blocking love or blocking relationships at all because every time I get into one, I feel like my power goes south, right? I feel like I lose power. I feel like I, lose my focus in terms of happiness and joy. And I do think that you've really started to work on that. If you haven't already done that, what I'm seeing for the energy of August is you really taking your happiness as a priority. Okay? Your happiness, your peace, your health, your stability, stay focused. So no matter what goes on around you, that's the art of manifesting, is to stay in a positive vibration regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of people who are trying to harsh on you or trying to be selfish or trying to take from you or something like that. I do see this lovely Ace of Wands coming up as inspiration, and the Nine of Wands, the experience that you have. So do yourself a favor, and every time you listen to yourself talk, and every time, if you're the one who's taking you down, right, your own mental self-talk is too harsh or too critical, you have a very critical inner teacher. If that happens, or if there's a love partner who's very critical, or you take what they say, so to heart, and it kind of destroys you every time they are critical of you, then that's something to learn how to create boundaries around for yourself. No matter what other people do, you can always stay in this energy of the sun. That's what unconditional love is. To be able to stay in love with yourself in a high vibration, regardless of the 3D experience that's going on around you. And if you resist that, if you're going to write a comment about like that, everything's terrible around me and all this kind of stuff, I'm here to tell you that that's going to persist. If that's the thing you see, it might be the reality. And I know how terrible it is to be in a place of struggle or something like that and have someone say to you, like, it's time to shift into feeling better. But that is really the only way out, is to shift in something better. If you're in a place where you're letting other people drain your power, or you're letting yourself get completely pummeled by other people's strong vibrational energy of low vibration, then you have had lots of experience at this. All right, Nine of Wands. You have the merit badge on absorbing other people's energies. And it's time to learn how to navigate that. It's time to stop with that. And for example, this is a very small example, but I had a couple of friends over the course of my life and all different times in my life who really like to call and dump, right? They like to dump their emotions. They needed to vent. They call it needing to vent. And it's true that we do need to speak our reality, and we do need to, but number one, balance that with the opposite. Okay, so for everything you say that's negative, balance it with the polar opposite, and that's going to help you get a little bit more balance. So if you're like, this person, is trying to take from me, well, I have a lot, so I understand why they're taking from me, right? Like there's something that needs to be balanced here. And so I think that that's one of the things. And then the second thing is to really understand that the unconditional love here, the part of this that you have learned, there's no need to continue to recreate this stuff. There's no need for that. So I think you're learning that. I think you're saying, okay, I've learned these lessons. I know I'm going to move forward in a powerful way. I'm not going to allow other people who come on my path to really knock me down. I'm not going to do that. And it works. So in August, it's going to really work for you for a little while here, where you're really shining brightly and, things are amazing. And then something will happen. Someone will come in and pop your bubble, because every time you go up in vibration, you can attract those who seek to drain that. They want that energy, vampire energy. They want your energy. So it doesn't mean, when you're in high vibration, you only see the things that are in your vibration, your other vibrations that are attracted to you. Like, you can't really see the frequency of the lower vibration, but I am convinced that vampire vibration, negative vibration, is like a heat-seeking missile. Like, they're seeking out the higher vibration. So it's almost like they kind of get high on that, so they can be in a little bit higher vibration. But I do feel like the vampire stuff, the negative stuff, can show up when we're in our bliss and people just want to go pop. So there's something going on inside you that still vibrates at that come and be dominant over me, or come and try to take from me, or yes, because I think that I don't know if it's called a dark empath or what it is, but like, it's the flip side of empathic experience, where it's overgiving, it's people pleasing and things like that. And so you might not have seen yet that that's a thing that's not really high vibration. And so you might think like, well, this is really high vibration, but that might not be the truth. Okay. And so I do see someone coming in to try and pop that. The second storyline I do see here is that you're doing really well. And you may have had a love partner or someone try to come in that you have blocked in favor of you feeling good, right? Like, I'm no longer going to be in those kinds of relationships. I'm only going to feel good. And then there is somebody that might come back from the past. I see Leo. I see Aquarius. Leo or Aquarius, especially Leo here. I'm going to expand that to air signs, okay? The Leo time period could be you're feeling that Leo energy, really exuding that Leo energy. And this could also be a family member who is really interested in pulling you down. Somebody's interested in pulling you down. And I feel like it's really important that you hold your energy. You hold the course. Don't let that happen. Don't allow that person to bring you down, because you're at the point where you're choosing forward motion for yourself. And, you know, we can have these situations that come across our path that make us feel like we don't have a choice, or as empaths, you know, we really want to see everybody happy, right? Want to see everybody happy. But this person, I'm going to clarify this a little bit. Let me use this little tiny deck, the Everyday Tarot. Tell me more about this King of Swords and the Five of Cups. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Oh boy. Queen of Cups. There you are. Judgment. All right. The Moon. Eight of Wands. Okay. So this person is showing up as the Knight of Cups, but in reality, they're really have some anger going on. This person has some anger, some resentment, some harsh energy, and they're disguising themselves for you. Like, see how this works? Like the Knight of Swords, but they're looking like the Knight of Cups. So you think this person is really offering you something good and joyful, but really in reality, there's a lot of anger underneath this person. So you might not see this right away. Okay. But there's a lot of disguised energy in this person. The Moon showing up. Okay. That's Pisces energy. And so you're well familiar with Pisces and Neptune and all of that. So you know that a lot goes on. There's a lot of messages being delivered to you in a intuitive kind of way that you might be ignoring. All right. You might be ignoring because you're seeing this person as this Knight of Cups, this beautiful energy, and you're kind of ignoring your internal warning system that they are actually vampires or low energy. So this person could be in your life right now, but I feel like there's such good stuff coming in. Just be wary of this. All right. Be very wary of this. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I am going to look at air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I'm also going to look at Leo as a possibility for this person that's coming in. I see a lot of wealth and abundance coming in for you, and you could attract somebody like this. So let's see what we need to do about it. All right, so link is below if you want to continue on with me, Pisces, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.